This week we're taking on one of Scotland's finest long distance walks, the Arran Coastal Way. Over 5 days we'll explore a rugged coastline, quiet villages, dramatic mountains and some of the island's most spectacular scenery. But as you'll soon see, Arran isn't always straightforward. From technical scrambling and relentless boulder fields to tides, changing weather and a few unexpected setbacks, this trail certainly kept us on our toes. So join us as we discover why the Isle of Arran is also called Scotland in miniature and see whether we can make it all the way around the island. It's a pretty simple journey towards the Isle of Arran. Just get to Glasgow and then get a train to Ardrossan Harbour and get a ferry from Ardrossan Harbour to Brodick. It's about £5 per person, not too bad, and the journey lasts about an hour. It's at the start point. There's the ferry. It's fucking off now and we're going to start along the coastal. So we're en route now to start the Arran Coastal Way. Just arrived in Brodick, it's about 1:30. We've only got about 9 miles to do today to reach a hotel. Not too long, yeah. We got to go up this mountain here, Goatfell, so should be interesting. But yeah, shouldn't be too long, 4.5 hours something. But yeah, I'm very excited, I can't believe we're here. I'd never been here before and didn't know much about this place, did some research. It's very sort of small, but it's quite it's a medium-sized island, very beautiful, Scotland in miniature they call it. And yeah, excited to explore. Up Goatfell, which is obviously the highest mountain on the island, kind of really the only sort of mountain on the island, and it's about 900 meters, so it's pretty big. It's quite a big mountain, and we're going to summit that and then come down from there. That's most of the walk for today really, and it's the only climbing involved in the trip. So right now it's taking us through a forest. It's nice woodland, although it looks like a forestry plantation, and we're just going to keep going forwards and we'll be up Goatfell. Well, we enjoyed a gentle ascent up Goatfell, as what we thought at first. However, later on things started to get a bit more interesting. Come up along this path and we're just continuing on this way, but what an absolutely stunning view. Yep, the clag came in very quickly. Into the cloud we go. Crazy conditions up here. Wow, what a climb that was. Didn't actually film at the top of Goatfell, completely forgot to. I'm certainly not going up there again. The weather is obviously not very good and yeah, the conditions aren't perfect, but you know, one thing that is good is that there isn't too much wind, so you know, not getting blown about. And we're just hoping the path stays, you know, no more boulders to scramble over and we can just go in a straight path and down to Corrie where we're staying tonight. What a day. Shit, man. This weather was my word. I mean, I've had worse for sure, but fucking hell. Sorry for the language, but there's no other way to put it. See the conditions here, they're crazy. But what? Hey, we're coming down now, but what a day. I mean, I've barely been able to film anything because you can probably see. What a day. After encountering some pretty dodgy paths on Goatfell, we are finally making our normal descent down into Corrie. At this point, we were quite tired and quite battered by the rain, but we knew, you know, it could be worse. I'm absolutely beat. So I'm in my hotel room in Corrie. It's been a while since we arrived there, but fucking day. Dear me. That was a fairly tough day of hiking, probably one of the toughest I've done. I mean, Goat Fell was, yeah, for anyone wondering, it's not an easy climb, that. I mean, 900 metres, and it's steep, and it's very, like, rocky and bouldery at the top, and you're doing a lot of coming up and going down, you're doing a lot of slipping and sliding, and, you know, climbing with your hands, trying to get down, so, yeah, don't expect an easy walk. Don't expect, a ladder straight up there or anything like that. It was a very enjoyable day of hiking, and I'm not going to bore you talking, so I'm going to see. So we're just setting off on our second day. Oh, what a day yesterday was, so quite tired from yesterday, but we're going to keep pushing on. We're doing a bit of road walking today, and then for a few miles, then maybe the last 8 or so are along the path. So today is only 12 miles, and it's quite flat, so hopefully today should be a bit easier. We need an easy day because we've got 2 20-mile days coming up after this. But for one thing for sure I know, it's super peaceful around here. Very, very peaceful. So yeah, hopefully today is... We want it to be still difficult, but not as difficult as yesterday and the next few days. Down there we spotted our first seal. Oh, you can't really see it from here, but yep, that's definitely a seal. It's moving. It looks like a rock almost from here. That's so cool. Yep, there's definitely a seal. He's just jumped up. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. After looking at the map for today, I was thinking that today was going to be a fairly easy day. It was mostly quite flat and only about 12 miles until the end. For the time being, the weather gods seemed to be on our side, but I was aware of a possible storm coming in just later. Done about 2-3 miles and just following this sign. It's been mostly very easy walking today so far. It's been mostly quite flat, and yeah, we're chilling at the minute, so we just got to keep along this road. So at the moment everything's looking quite easy, but you know, that can all... It's very beautiful around here today. Just in this very densely, you know, I'm not sure, a bit like covered with ferns, this path, and you've got the sea to the right of us, and we're just weaving our way through, and it's been very easy walking today, very flat. It's super beautiful here along the coast, it's so serene, and yeah, it's looking a lot easier than it was yesterday. We need it because tomorrow we got 2 big days, or tomorrow and Friday, I mean, 20 miles on Thursday and 20 miles the day after. So today we need to just take it easy. Cottage, Lagan Cottage. Just seeing whether you go inside. Yeah, just not much in here. Just looks like there's some growler pellets, some wooden planks. I was starting to ponder because today had been so easy. It was very simple walking, lovely weather, but I knew something was in store for later. I'm up from that path down there, and it's extremely difficult. I don't know why on my old trails it wasn't really mentioning, like it made it out like it would be a very easy day, but that was so difficult. You're scrambling over boulders and there were holes. It was, yeah, you just have to be very cautious, and there's a sign, the sign pointing that way to North Sannox. It says exceptionally difficult, you have been warned. Something like that. It's very scribbled out. Yeah, so I'm just saying that section is very, very difficult. Hopefully no more of that for the rest of this trail. See, heading over there towards Lord Franza. I think the ship weather just started. Apparently from, I don't know, in a bit, like 5 o'clock till maybe 5 in the morning. It's gonna be heavy rain and wind, so we want to get inside and hopefully by tomorrow it's cleared up for when we start walking again. But yeah, we'll be heading over there towards the front. So yes, today's definitely been a lot more difficult than I thought it would be, but that's fine. That's what you get when you go walking, it's just expecting it. Over there we're getting to, we just gotta go down the road and up and round. And yeah, we've got our sights on where we're going. The weather's but we've not got long left, just over a mile. And then we've got 2 big days coming up after this, so it's good we go and get some rest. And as per usual on these adventures, the weather eventually became fucking shit. Made it to the Hotel Locranza. Well, it was actually a bit quite more difficult day than we were expecting. All trails said that it was going to be 12 miles, not much elevation gain. It predicted about 4 hours walking, but I don't think it took into account, you know, this path, which basically, I think it was like boulders had fallen from, I don't know, that's what I'm reading online. And yeah, I mean, imagine trying to walk on a path that's relatively flat, except it's got boulders which you can slip on, slip off to the side. It could be quite dangerous. You've got to take your time. So yeah, it ended up being a little bit longer than we thought, but we made it to the hotel in good time. It's a lot later now. I'm about to go to bed, but yeah, can't complain. Today was a very nice day, and I'll see. So we're just on our way out of Locranza on this slightly more elevated path, just with the sea to the right of us. It's very beautiful. Very windy today, but you know, it's by the coast. What do you expect? And we got about 20 miles today to Blackwaterfoot, where our hotel is, but it's due to be quite flat. Hopefully it won't be a very technical section like there was yesterday. And that most of the challenge will just come from the long mileage. But we'll have to see. So today would end up consisting of a lot of road walking, which it can be monotonous. However, it's very good getting your head down and getting the miles done when it's a long day like this, 20 miles. You know, it's a welcome thing. So it's been a lot of road walking today. We are in the place we're in now is called Thundergay. I'm not kidding. Thundergay. That's what it's called. Thundergay. I'm not pronouncing it right. But yeah, interesting name for a place. It's very, I mean, road walking can be a bit monotonous, but it's very nice, the views on the countryside. And you really do cover a lot of miles very quickly. It's quite windy, and it's obviously a little bit cold in this wind. It's July, but and the wind is like, it's biting a little bit. The roads kept coming and the miles kept disappearing and disappearing, but the views kept the spirits high. Cave. Huge. Make a good place to stop for lunch, actually. We got cave. Another seal. Fuck knows, you can't even see that, but yeah, just there chilling on the rock. It's amazing. The only thing we haven't seen any dolphins so far. I'd like to see some dolphins though. Eventually, it does start to become a bit irritating walking along the road, especially when you've been doing it for quite a few hours. But, you know, what could you do at this point? Today we've done maybe 15 miles, 14 miles. Got about 6 left to reach Blackwaterfoot for the hotel tonight. It's a medium-sized village. Indeed. It's a very windy day today. But I mean, back today, what do you expect by the coast? Enjoying it a lot though. The scenery is very beautiful. We always got views ahead, off into the middle where all the mountains are now, and to the other side. Where you can see over to Kintyre. We're on this high path next to the coast going down into Black Waterfoot. Today has been a good day. It's been fairly easy. We've had some paths that have been quite difficult because they've been very technical under feet, and there was one when we had to navigate some rocks just next to the sea, like some rock pools, but other than that it's been not bad because we're doing 20 miles, so it's been good to walk on the road to get your head down, but there's also scenery alongside it which is nice. But here is absolutely beautiful. Oh, I'm loving it here. So nice, and not long to the hotel. But yeah, and the weather's holding up pretty nicely as well, so we'll just hope it stays the same until we get down. Yeah. Me done for the day again, or us done for the day again. That was a long day, 20 miles, you know. I mean, it was mostly quite flat, but you know, 20 miles is always going to be quite difficult. And it's the same story tomorrow, so we've got another 20 miles to go tomorrow. Mostly flat again, maybe a little bit more climbing, depending on if we have to take the high route or the low route based on the tide. And then yeah, so after that, it's just one more day at 10 miles, so I guess I'm going to get a good night's sleep, and you'll join me tomorrow for day 4, 20 miles. So it's the penultimate stretch on the coastal way. Day 4, we're walking 20 miles to Whiting Bay. So we've just left Black Waterfoot. It's a very atmospheric day, but luckily the wind is very negligible. We're just battling our way through this thick path. Over the course of this trip we had faced very difficult, challenging paths, but today was different. It was very commonplace, and yeah, it started to get a bit irritating. This trail is difficult, you know, it's not, don't underestimate it, because you got to go through some proper boulder fields and things like that, and you know, it's really difficult navigating on these things. It's slippery. Fortunately it's not too many of them, but it's just, it's difficult. I would say, you know, when you look at your map and see it walking along the coast, expect a challenging route, you've got to take your time, but it can be done. And you're definitely not going the wrong way, that's for sure. We got fed up of walking on boulders as it was slowing us down, so took a detour on the road, which was eventually part of the same path anyway. So yeah, we just descended from, we were up on the road walking, and we took a right turn off, because for a while we were walking along the bouldery beach, which was very difficult. When we went up onto the road, where we were able to make up a lot of time, because it was very slow walking those boulders. And it's very nice now, we're walking just back to the beach, but hopefully it will be a grassy path, something a bit more, look, I don't mind a challenge, but that bouldery section is very, very difficult, and very, very slow moving. And hopefully we can just, you know, have a nice leisurely stroll along the beach until we got to take off, turn up, back up to the mountain, not the mountain, but back up the hill, because the tide's going to come up soon. Yeah, we'll see. Sadly, these very simple looking footpaths started to fade away, and I got more irritated and started to lose grip of reality a bit. I have no idea who's in charge of these fucking paths, but whoever is needs to pull their head out their fucking arse. It's ridiculous. These paths are so fucking overgrown. Like, for the most part it's well maintained, but what the fuck are they doing here? Are these guys on fucking sabbatical or what? Like, come out here and fix the fucking path. Like, I'll happily give money if you need money to... Oh, but this is a fucking joke. It's so thick. Like, it's not too bad now, but a second ago you're fucking bushwhacking. Man, they need to get a grip here, man. Come on. They need money, I'll give them money. I have no idea, like, generally whoever just sorts out this trail, fuck you, I hate you, like, with a passion. Like, you're a fucking prick. Like, this is just the worst. Like, I don't know, I've watched videos of people, like, see, I need trips on that board. I've watched people doing the Arran Coastal Way and never really seen it to be this difficult. This is impossible. Like, going across these boulders, it's not fucking fun. Like, I don't know who the fuck thinks this is fucking fun. Fuck off, man. Just fuck off. Yeah, we're giving up now. We did the whole trail. It's over. Because I don't know what happened. I'm looking at the high fucking tide alternative route. Apparently it's started way back. We've missed it, and so now we got to go back for this boulder field. It's raining, and we're gonna be really late back to the. Yeah, the trail is done. It's done. Don't do this fucking trail. I fucking mean it. Get this shit, man. This was the path all along. It goes this way, and obviously we're taking the alternative route now. But there were signs all fucking along. But we obviously got to go up here now because it's impassable at high tide. But you know, if someone had done their fucking job, we'd have been able to see the path. Honestly, I'm fuming with this. Really, don't do this trail. I'm serious. Don't do it. And oh my god, it's boggy as well. And if this isn't enough, this is the meant to be escape route from the high tide. It's absolutely ridiculous. I've slipped on my fucking arse. There's possibly hogweed. I don't know if this is hogweed or cow. Lastly, hogweed, which is very problematic for your skin on the trail. This is fucked. Seriously, don't do this fucking trail. And I'm gonna report some fucking shit. I don't care if I sound like a miserable prick. This is a joke. Oh, that was rather anticlimactic. But it's over. The trail's over. Yep, day early. Yep. Problem was we'd gone about 10 miles deep that day. Well, that day is today. Got towards King's Cave, and that's where the high tide was cut off, which I knew today was going to have a problem with the tide, and so I assumed what was on my map was the bit that took you away from the high tide, but actually apparently it was much earlier, which I didn't know, so that is poor planning on my behalf. But it would have fucking helped if the trail, you know, was a little bit more maintained. It wasn't hidden by long fucking grass. We'd have seen the sign saying, you know, to fucking go up this way, the escape route, which was also horrible, which an escape route that I wanted to escape from because it was horribly overgrown with hogweed, which I think it was hogweed. I don't think it was cow parsley because it's thick, which, you know, is, you know, quite problematic for the skin. Gives you nasty burns on your skin. And I slipped my fucking ass. What else? Like, it was like walking on a fucking waterfall. And then we walked up there. Then we had to fucking wait 2 hours in the rain for a bus because, you know, the buses are very sporadic on this island, and we had no choice. I mean, fair enough. I mean, not many people live on this island, so it just kind of, it's quite proportionate in general. But because we missed, because the problem was it took about an hour just to do a mile to get back through the boulder field that we'd mistakenly gone through just to get back to the escape route. And yeah, so we're what, 16k in, 16k left, and it's what, 4:30, and so got 10 miles left to walk. I mean, yeah, it's summer, but we just didn't want to do it at that point. Knackered. We didn't know what's coming later. Yeah, I'm all for a challenge, but at that point I'm pissed off. Like, the boulder field is not, it's not normal. It's not enjoyable. There's no fucking way anyone enjoys walking on this boulder field. I mean, it's horrific. Like, they're dangerous. And wherever it's dangerous. I think it's fucked up. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm disappointed because I feel like it's someone's fault. Someone's fault. Is it my fault for, you know, not knowing about the high tide escape route that was early on? I should have planned more on that part. I will concede that fact, but someone in every walk of life, every time you make a mistake, someone else is to blame for in some part, and whoever needs to maintain that fucking trail is to blame. Because what the fuck are some of those paths of bushwhacking and walking on boulders? It's not nice, man. It's not fucking nice. So I would definitely say come to Arran. Come to Arran. Yeah, come to Arran. And hike the coastal trail if you want, but beware. It's fucking shit in some parts. But I mean, I've enjoyed a lot of it. And I've loved Arran. It's beautiful, it's so tranquil, but I don't know what to say. But yeah, who the fuck's gonna watch this? No one's gonna watch this fucking video. If you've watched this video, thanks for getting this far. Thank you for watching. And maybe, if you subscribe, we'll see you in the next video. Who the fuck knows when it will be? Yeah, I'm very irritated a minute. I know you could say it's my OCD that I don't wanna, because I've had to pack in part of the day. I have to pack it in all, but so be it. I'm defeated. I admit defeat. I'm not happy, but it is what it is.